Welcome to Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Now here's Gordon. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Here's Jokic after the basket by Milwaukee. Clock at 4. The tray. And it's Gordon missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That bucket in no time at all.
Well, from range, Anthony can be pretty consistent, so you really have to keep an eye on him out there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Now here's Anthony. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yeah, with a quick first step. Anthony can get to the rim in a hurry.
Pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Prince wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Prince looking around. Outside Porter. On the layup. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Giannis. And the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Murray following the 3 by Milwaukee. Watson's shot is off. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Trent outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Watson's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Trent with it. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great
Denver, 13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 7. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Fires the 3. Pickett, that's good. Pickett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Back to Porter. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Jokic. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here's Trent outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Trent. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. And stolen by Portis. Trent outside. Clock at 6. Outside Portis. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 5. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A slam by Jokic.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Porter nails the baby hook. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
and they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Prince, right side. Rebound by the Nuggets. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
41 seconds left now here in the second. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Outside, Porter. Out to Anthony. And stolen by Murray. Back to Brown. With the floater. Murray, no good. Pass to Turner. The 3 from Anthony. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Right side, Porter.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Kicks it off to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 5 now.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Picked by Anthony. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the drive, Jokic. It's good. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
And Jokic, a large human being coming at you with the head of steam.
Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Pass to Johnson. And Murray now top of the key. And they double up Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer, no good. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Bucks trail by 3. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Johnson, that's for 2. The rebound by Turner. Down low. Back to Prince. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. Here's Denver now. Trailing by 2. Here's Jokic. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Pass to Turner. Over Jokic. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And so here's Denver. The lead is 2. There's 49 seconds left from the third quarter. And Jokic throws it down.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Trent. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 1-point game. Good work defensively by Turner. Milwaukee with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Connects from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Watson. In the corner, Hardaway with it. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Here's Anthony. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Allie, thank you so much. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Pass to Prince. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Jokic goes to work inside.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Outside Anthony, beyond the arc, knocks down the three.
Well, the pressure was on, but Cole Anthony was able to stay cool and find the points they need.
Antetokounmpo outside. Porter outside. Rebounded by Brown. Nuggets trail. Brown! He's off from 3. And there's the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
Substitution.
There's the drive. Yep, that's going to go in.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Brown up top. Murray. And down goes the 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Anthony. Prince outside. 5 to shoot. Now onto Antetokounmpo. Trying again. Porter outside. Jacks up a 3. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. And that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, some coaches call that an error of commission. You're giving effort, trying to make something happen. You'll live with a few of those.
Outside Murray. Here is Gordon. Jokic inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
We'll talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
Murray fires away. Knocks down the 3. Giannis driving to the rim. Does not go in. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
Yeah, major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, Jay. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment. And regulation now complete. We will go. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Gordon. Jokic draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Murray. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Takes the three. Johnson rips down the board. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Jokic. And the layup is off. Here's Milwaukee now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Antetokounmpo outside. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Floats one up. Not that time. It won't go. Now Gordon. Now Jokic. To take the lead.
Jokic is such an intelligent player. He'll bait guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake or something else.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Now Anthony. Turner with the screen. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Murray. Oh, what a finish.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of height. Zero fear.
Antetokounmpo. And a flush by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Outside Anthony. Screen by Giannis.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Murray, here we go. Gordon buries the deep ball.
Coming up big for his squad. Gordon doesn't back down from the big moment.
Now Murray. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shot clock at 6. Now Jokic. And there's the dunk.
Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no trouble scoring in the clutch.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch.